Hello guys, welcome back to Neptune's Reign. I am Ashley, I'm your reader, and I am reading just for Pisces placements. So Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising. You can extend it to Venus if you want, but mainly Rising, Sun and Moon. So today we're going to do a brief check-in, a vibe check for today until the weekend for the sign of Pisces and anywhere where you have a Pisces placement in your chart. So whilst I was asking Spirit to help me connect to Pisces energy, so I could see what's going on for you guys, I immediately got this restless energy. I was feeling like some of you need to take a deep breath when it comes to certain things, and as we get through the reading we will see more into that. But there's like, it's almost as if you've been holding your breath underwater for some time and you're having to take a deep breath now. So some things could be happening in your environment that's allowing you to feel a little bit more relaxed. Maybe you got a new job opportunity, or you came into some money after not having some abundance for some time. Not typical Pisces energy, so it could be to do with someone else, like someone else was preventing you from accessing the abundance that's rightfully yours. For those of you who checked out the previous video, leaving the devil to find your 10 of Cups, it could be related to that energy that's still lingering. That was only last week, so likely. But I'm seeing there's this need to breathe, but there's this restlessness as well. So some of you could be waiting on something to come in specifically, and some of you could be feeling like you know something's going to happen because you're intuitive, but you don't know what is going to happen, and it's causing you some anxiety. But this is the game that the universe likes to play, because I feel like Pisces likes to know everything, even the unknown stuff. You want to know, you want to have some sort of clarity around, and Spirit is kind of toying with you, I'm hearing, and kind of teaching you that regardless of how much depth you have when it comes to exploring the ocean, the universe is full of surprises and you're not always going to know, okay? All right, so how we're going to do it, we're not going to do a long one today because I know that I can talk for England, but Love Island is doing 15 minutes and I cannot miss an episode, so we're going to keep this one short and sweet. I say that now and then the messages get juicy and I'm here till 9:30. All right, we're going to go past, present and future so we can get some more clarity, Spirit. Thank you so much for helping us connect to Pisces energy today. I feel like for some of you, you're trying to see all sides of something, all sides of a story. Spirit is saying that you need to look properly. I know we have a problem with eyesight, guys, but we tend to I'm hearing look beneath the surface, look beneath what is being shown to you. So it's like you're trying to find the answer to something, and it's like the answer's there, but you're looking deeper into something else instead of the actual place where the answer might be. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Oh, can we get, whoa, okay. I feel like these same cards came out last week. It might have been collective reading. Okay, we've got some reversals here. So in the recent past, Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you walked away from a situation. That could be to do with, like I said, needing to see something clearly. You had to see something clearly, but I feel like you're still missing something. You're still missing a vital part of some information when it comes to this situation that you've had to walk away from, or someone walked away from you. If someone walked away from you, there were things happening behind the scene that you weren't aware of. So you could possibly be coming into some sort of information that sheds some light on what was happening. Maybe someone wasn't happy and they wasn't honest about how unhappy they were in the relationship. That could be you or the other person. I'm hearing that someone needed to express this, but they didn't express it. They just walked away, or they ended things abruptly. With this Two of Cups in reverse, I'm feeling like something had run its course. It was wringed out, like it was almost as if it was drained. It was draining. It was a draining situation for both parties. So someone decided to walk away because it was no longer like pouring this love into a cup that was overflowing. It was trying to get love from a cup that was empty. Something had run its course. And like I had said in the full message, there's this need to look a little bit deeper. The reason that you think it ended isn't the reason. So I could have given you some insight into the reason actually that this person wasn't happy, or that you actually wasn't happy and didn't want to admit that to yourself. But somebody wasn't happy and chose basically to, I feel like it might have been you, Pisces. You chose to remove your love from this person. You chose to remove your cup. I'm hearing that you feel like you'll be more abundant without this person, which is exactly what I had said in the message. Yeah, because you're gonna look at building something. Or you are building something. You have been building something. Please excuse my nails; they look horrific. But you have been building something. Something that means, I feel like you've been building yourself. You've been building yourself, and your self-worth, your happiness, your integrity matters more to you than this relationship, because there was something about it that was limiting you. Back to the previous message where someone's leaving the devil to find their 10 of Cups. Okay, let's get a card for your headspace and your heart space, Pisces. What's in your headspace? I'm feeling really calm. So I feel like some of you made a decision from a calm place, not an impulsive place. Like this is something that you've been thinking about, been pondering over for quite some time. Like you started to realize that. I feel like this person was too rough with you. I'm really soft. I'm feeling really soft right now. Like I'm really delicate. I'm very vulnerable. Some of you could have been going through some stuff, some situations that were emotionally vulnerable for you, and this person wasn't that supportive. I heard I want to stay away from people. I want to get away from people. Okay, one card for head spirit. I knew that was going to happen. There was never going to be one card for headspace because you're still processing. It's like you found the courage to walk away from the situation, but you're still processing. And it's okay to process the fact that you've had to walk away from something or someone that you loved, because you definitely love this person. But I feel like you were trying to, this person didn't have enough love like you did to give. Okay, so it ended up ruining your relationship because there wasn't a balance here. One, headspace. Yeah, you don't feel, yeah. We've got Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. So I'm getting the narrative that you were trying to build somebody up as well as yourself. You were trying to build this person up. They had their own issues. 12 I just saw. They had their own issues and you were trying to help them through their problems. But then it's like you realized that they were a lost cause. So it's like, I can't help you. So I have to walk away from the situation because now you're affecting me. Oh, my glasses are so bent. Heart space, please, Spirit. Heart space, please, Spirit. One card, please. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. So 10 of Cups came out in the last reading. 10 of Pentacles in this reading. You want stability. This person wasn't giving you that. They were unstable. This person could have been relying on you for finances. They could have also, I'm hearing for maybe a small amount of you, they didn't want to get married, they didn't want to have kids. Maybe you came across this information far late into your relationship and then you realize that actually this has an impact on me. Like, I do want to get married, I do want to have kids with someone, I do want to have that sacred family union. So if we're not on the same page, then I have to leave the situation. And you were kind of like preparing yourself to having to walk away from them. Someone here likes pets. Maybe you did have a pet with them, a dog or a cat that you guys had as a little, you know, part of your relationship. You know, when you got to the next stage of your relationship, you kind of get a pet with your partner. Okay. The weirdest thing is that this person is not showing up in this reading. And like I had said before, it leads me to believe that this is more to do with you than it is to do with them. It's more about, yeah, it's more about something in you that needed to be changed, I'm hearing, that needed to be nurtured. Maybe you have a habit of seeking out people who are broken because you've experienced brokenness in your life. It's like this person adored you. They adored who you was, how you treated them in the relationship, but I don't think they could offer much. Okay, with this Three of Pentacles, it's like the adult you, the child you, building something, building yourself up, and this person literally just being like a little bit of a support. I'm hearing for some of you that this person was a mirror for you. Yeah. They were mirroring to you things about yourself that you needed to work on. Not in a bad way. Sometimes it just depends on whether you're self-aware that you realize that that's happening. Could have been a karmic partner. What does Pisces need to focus on, Spirit? Oh, a lot of things came out. Okay, I'm going to take it because I feel like this is relevant, because like I said, it's more to do with you than it is to do with the other person. It doesn't mean that they didn't play a part in this situation, but it is anyone you meet, anyone you connect with has something to do with something in you that needs to be addressed. So we have Two of Wands, which is your part of your focus, needing to take the high road when it comes to a decision and stick with it. And I think that is this ending. It's like taking the decision that you made and being proud of making this decision because it's the best decision for you. Yes, this relationship was something that you wanted, something that you learned a lot from, something that you became mature in, but now you know what you want and you know what you deserve, and you had to figure that out through this relationship. So you need to take this decision and basically go on the journey to discovering yourself more, because there's still more about you to discover. And I don't think you need to do this in relationship or in a relationship with someone. It's kind of like, I need to do this alone, and you've kind of given this connection to the universe. So it doesn't mean that this is the end. You could be going for a separation, so this person could turn up in your life in a year's time when you guys have both had time to work on yourselves and be in better positions, and then you can rekindle that fire. And I always say to people, nothing is ever final unless we make it final. So if you left that door open with this person, like, yeah, you may have ended it, but you might have said, look, I'm ending this because right now I need to focus on myself and I don't feel happy in this relationship. That's not ending it saying I hate you and I never want to see you again. That's just saying I'm choosing myself right now, and I would appreciate if you respect my decision to do that, and going and exploring and seeing what life has to offer off the back of that decision. Another focus, which is something that I feel like you need to not focus on but also focus on, is the mental entrapment. I feel like for a while you felt trapped in this situation because it was like, I don't know what to do, I don't know whether to stay, I don't know where to go, I don't know where to leave, and the reality was always there. You always knew that something was missing in this situation because you were giving love that you wasn't receiving. Okay, so Spirit is saying that you need to focus on that part of yourself that confuses you. Pisces are very intuitive, but we also have the logic part of ourselves that tries to convince us that our intuition is wrong, when we're actually supposed to lead with our intuition, because that's who we are by nature. Okay? And by removing this cloudiness on a mental level, you fully endure and enjoy what life has to offer after taking this leap of faith, basically, towards the journey of self. Queen of Cups, focusing on the self-love aspect of your life. How much love did you pour into this person that you could have poured into yourself, is what Spirit wants me to tell you. And to really sit with that. Because why is it that you pour love into others, but you fail to pour that same amount of love into yourself? Some of you have a tendency to do that. And you see how her ocean is, the tide is out. So the need to not always lead by emotion. Know that you are the love that you seek, not the other way around. Does that even make sense, Spirit? You are the love that you seek. You are not the It might make sense to somebody who needs to hear it, but my logic mind is like, that doesn't even make sense. What do you mean? But realizing that you have an abundance of love that needs to be given to yourself. I love the way she's sitting in blue. Blue is such a deep colour. Look at my nails. Even though they're hideous, but they're not hideous, they're just chipped at the moment. But yeah, she's a queen. She's mastered how to love others, but maybe not herself, so she needs to focus on that. Page of Pentacles, independence, youthfulness, that zest for life that we have when we're a little bit younger, when we have a little bit more energy, that is coming back to you. 22. That's what you're going to find when you focus on your garden, when you tend to your garden, instead of trying to make someone else's garden blossom. Okay? 8 of Cups, in reverse. So not focusing on this decision that you made to walk away. You didn't lose anything by loving this person, is what Spirit wants you to know. They needed to experience you in that way, because they needed to know that love exists. I feel like I said, some of these people have gone through a hard time in life, and they had a barrier up when it came to expressing love, and unfortunately after a long period of time you just couldn't withstand not receiving the love back, because it's like, I've been loving you, I've been trying to teach you how to love you too, but you just don't seem to be expressing. And I think sometimes people have to walk away from people for someone to really feel the impact of the love that person brought to their life. And you never know, like I said, in a year, 6 months, year's time, you could be rekindling, and they could have learned a lot from that situation, and how withholding themselves from you was actually damaging to themselves and your relationship. Okay, we're gonna 5 minutes into Love Island. Let's go with some healing cards. I'll be back next week with another reading for you guys. Or will I do one on the weekend for next week? Who knows? Depends on how I feel. Okay, can we get some closing messages for Pisces, please? Can I get 3? Stuck. You're not stuck, baby girl, baby boy, you're not stuck. You're creating. Pisces have a tendency to do that, to create like more misery for themselves. It's like a we have to have a pity party to then come out on top. It's just one of those things. So you could be having a pity party moment, and that's okay. Do what you need to do, have your pity party, but you know, pull yourself out of it, like the Pisces that you are. Okay. Council of Light. This is all divine timing. The urge, intensity, the push that you felt to move away from the situation was because of divine timing. And you have a council of light that are guiding you. So you have helpers in the subtle realms. So your angels, guides, and spirits. And if you want to know more, speak to them. Align your life. You can see this person is not aligned. They're fragmented. There's parts of them that are not matching up. I feel like that was the impact of being with this person. You were dimming yourself, you were breaking yourself down whilst trying to build yourself up, which was causing this fragmentation in you, which was causing unhappiness. And now you're given the opportunity to realign yourself. One more, please. I feel like some of you might go through a period where you don't want to address the healing around this situation and the depth of the healing. You're going to have to. Okay? We have the full moon in Aquarius taking place on the 22nd of August. And then moving straight into Pisces after that. So you will feel like, even if you feel headstrong about the decision that you've made right now, you will have to release the tears I'm hearing when Pisces, when the moon is in our sign. Finally, in a temple, tune into the portal of your heart. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. You'll be fine. Don't be afraid to swim like the fish that you are. You know how far you can go, and don't be afraid to do that deep diving to work out where these feelings are coming from and where you need to do healing. I love you guys loads, and I wish you all the best, and we will connect soon.